Jesus Christ, the most influential person in human history. However, the views on Jesus differ greatly depending on the religion. Let's see the difference. First of all, Christianity, including Catholicism and Protestantism, recognizes Jesus as a God. Even before God created the world, Jesus sat on the right side of God, in one of the Trinity. After the creation of heaven and earth, Adam, the first human being, committed the crime of eating forbidden fruit, and the sin of mankind was inherited. It means that God Jesus came down into the world with the human body, crucified, sacrificed for human sin, resurrected, and ascended to heaven again. Judaism does not recognize Jesus as a God. The Messiah recognized by Judaism is a human being chosen by God. The person closest to the Jewish view of the Messiah is David. David, who was brave enough to defeat Goliath from an early age, was also the largest territorial figure in ancient Israeli history. He was the most exemplary person in faith, as he was called a person who fits God's heart. The Jewish respect for David is beyond words. At the time of Jesus' birth, the Jews were under the control of the Roman Empire, the strongest nation of that time. The Jews, who were suffering under the oppression of the Roman Empire, were more than ever expecting a Messiah like David. However, the appearance of Jesus before the Jews was not what they expected. Instead of being brave, he was weak, spent time with the sinners of that time, and his claim to be a god was reflected as blasphemy. Jesus healed the sick and did miracles in the wilderness, but such miracles were of little importance to the Jews. Jews could not forgive Jesus, who has no political or military power, and doing blasphemy, and eventually demands the execution of Jesus' cross from then Jewish governor, Pontius Pilate. When the Jews saw Jesus who died without escaping from the cross, they were convinced that he was a false prophet. How does Islam view Jesus? In Islam, Jesus is just a human being. He is subordinate to Allah. The Quran clearly supports this fact. Allah is the only God, he has no son, and believing in Jesus as God, that is, the Trinity, is considered blasphemy. Islam considers Jesus to be one of Allah's important prophets. According to Hadith, which recorded the words and actions of Muhammad, Islam recognizes about 124,000 as prophets of Allah. Among these, the most important prophets in Islam are the prophets. These include Muhammad, Adam, Noah, Ibrahim, Moses, and Jesus. Islam believes that Jesus did not die on the cross, and therefore did not rise again. And they believe Allah changed the face of another disciple to look like that of Jesus, and that disciple was crucified instead of Jesus. In Hinduism, Jesus is well known by the name Isa Masiha. Unlike other religions, there are various views of Jesus in Hinduism. Vishnu, one of the three great gods of Hinduism, appears in the world as 10 avatars to save the world from chaos. Among 10 avatars, the 8th incarnation, Krishna, is the most beloved avatar and god of Hinduism. Hindus see Jesus as the son of Krishna. It is believed that he came down from heaven to awaken awareness of God. On the one hand, some view Jesus as a myth or the most perfect person or student. Importantly, Hinduism, which is polytheistic, does not accept Jesus as the only God. In Buddhism, Jesus is considered a great man, but he is not a savior or God. In Buddhism, the love emphasized by Jesus is similar to the mercy of the Buddha, but they believe that Jesus is only a human being and cannot save the world. Buddhism does not accept Jesus as savior, because in Buddhism, people can attain salvation through enlightenment.